All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
If you guys are out there in YouTube or Facebook, go ahead and start commenting on our chat. Let us know you're out there. We've got a couple guests tonight. This is our... hey, if you've been watching the Joker Gallery show, the JOKERJOKERtv, you've been seeing us mess up quite a bit. But that's been us testing things out. You know, we were back and forth between different programs, and you can probably see right now up in the top corner we're using Restream. So we're giving this a try, and it seems to be working. And but we'll keep going with this, and as we try each episode, we're going to try different things and see what works and what doesn't. And then eventually, I think we'll have this thing figured out. But I want to bring in some of our guests. We're going to be talking about the designertoymarket.com today. We've got a couple of guests who, here, let me get rid of this. Hold on. Who have toys on our website. Here's the website right now. It looks like we've even sold out. That's how I want to start. Yeah, we've got the gum wad from Michael Morse. That's sold out. And then we've got the Orion Space Alien from Sagittarius, sold out as well already. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see Sagittarius today because his login wasn't working for some reason with Restream. So we'll have to try to catch up with him another time. All right, let's see who we got on the list. This thing doesn't see me when I'm wearing my mask. Okay. All right, so first on the list today, we're going to be talking with, well, Sagittarius was first, so we're skipping that. So Bean, you're up first. Here, let me pull you in here. Come on. There it goes. Hey.
Hello. How's it going?
It's good.
I'm happy to be here. I've been really good. I've been super busy.
Yeah. I've been paying attention a little bit to your. Hold on, I'm pulling the pictures up. Okay, so that'll play while we're talking. That's all the toys from the site.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been watching your Instagram a bit lately, and you've been pretty busy. It seems like.
It's been pretty nonstop. Ever since I got back from Asheville in February, I have been just nonstop producing toys for people. So I'm about up to 150 to 200 figures a week in production, which has been insane. So it's been a huge jump from being on a single pressure pot to like actually expanding my production studio.
And you're doing mostly just casting and molding, right?
Yeah, casting, molding. I do some sculpting, but I've kind of phased that out. Just it's not time efficient for what I'm doing at these times. So. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, we'll have to. I've been watching, and I love I'll tell you the one thing that I've noticed about your molds that I love the most is that little plastic piece that you put around it to keep it but then you have these little teeth.
Pressure.
Yeah, there's little teeth in that. It fits in there perfectly. That, to me, it was just pure genius.
Oh, yeah, and it's pretty simple. You just take an X-Acto, like once you have your two-piece mold, and don't take it out of your box. You take an X-Acto, cut all of your corners, and then pour like 30 milliliters of resin in there, and then you have your backing plate. Yeah,
that's such a great idea. So,
yeah, and it fits to the mold, and it doesn't shift, and it doesn't mold or bend or anything like that. So it's a super useful tool when trying to apply consistent pressure.
Yeah. So is there anything you can talk about that you're working on right now? Like, I know you're working on stuff for people, but.
So yeah, I have a lot of client stuff going, but I'm currently working on a personal release on my website where I'll drop a whole new line of bean slimes, and I'll have a whole bunch of stick paint figures, and then some random odds and ends that I've been working on here and there. And I'll probably include a couple canvases like the one behind me as well.
Great. So, give us your website and everything so everybody can find you.
So you can just find me on bemarginart.com, or you can go to bemarginart on StoreMD. They both link to the same website, and all my stuff is hosted there, or on the Designer Toy website.
Awesome. And we'll link all that in the description after the live stream so that people can find all that information and be able to find you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We're gonna have to move on because we got only a short amount of time. But thank you so much.
It was nice coming.
All right, see you soon.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See if I can make this happen. There you go. There you go.
All right.
All right. Looks like we got some other people ready. Who's next? Let's see. So Keen Diedrich, I think we got is coming up next. Let me pull Keen in. Hello. How's it going?
It's going all right.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us on the show today.
Yeah, of course.
So we're kind of like, talking to everybody. Everybody that is being interviewed today is, featured on the website, designertoymarket.com. And so we wanted to pull you in here and let you have a chance to tell everybody about what you got going now. I guess you could tell us more about this, but most of the toys that we have up right now are stuff you worked on previously before the pandemic, actually. And like we're kind of just now getting this stuff up and showing it to everybody. But so maybe tell us a little bit about that. But what do you have going on right now that, I noticed you've been posting a little bit. So.
Yeah, I'd like to be posting a lot more. I was working on the Little Ghosties project, and I had a couple other personal sculpts that I was trying to work on that I had done in ZBrush with my big old tablet over here, and I've been working on trying to 3D print with tests, all that. But lately, I've just really been working on a lot of personal projects and kind of smaller, one-off pieces. Really just a lot of excuses to learn new skills or polish up stuff that I haven't really been as solid on as I'd like to. I've been doing some kind of larger scale stuff, experimenting with, the different sizes that I can print stuff out on my FDM printers versus my resin printers, and just trying to work on as many things as possible. This is a design that my girlfriend had sketched out, and then I took the original concept artwork and did it in ZBrush and printed it out, and I'm working on smoothing this right now, and I'm possibly going to make a large fiberglass mold just to get the practice out of it. But I've been really trying to develop a couple of projects I've had on the back burner for a while I'm working on kind of my learning stage at the moment, like Robot Geisha Tank Crab, which is something that I've been thinking about for the last couple of years, actually, that I'm hoping to start some progress on actually sculpting in ZBrush soon. It's really heavily inspired by a lot of the kaiju sofubi. Like, I got into collecting sofubi like 3 years ago, and I've really been just kind of taking off with all that and the creativity in that and whatnot.
And most of your sculpting, is it done with ZBrush?
Yeah, well, I do kind of a combination. Like, originally I was, kind of self-taught in hand sculpting. Like, this is the Tanuki figure that I did with a soft clay to hard wax technique to just try and practice that type of sculpting.
Yeah, I haven't tried that myself yet.
Yeah, it was an interesting learning experience.
Yeah,
and I can see the benefits to it, but it's not quite for me. But lately, I've been enjoying doing all the ZBrush work and then doing that on my 3D printer. I've really been itching to get one of the large format resin printers because that'd be super cool.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people posting like really big printed stuff.
Yeah.
So that would just make it a little bit easier than having to do FDM and then smooth it all by hand, because that takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I love seeing that resin printing. I've been wanting to see that in person. I've seen videos of it, but man, it looks so cool.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite tools in the shop, I gotta say.
Yeah,
definitely. It's a game changer, even for just kind of smaller stuff like this. Not having to do all of that detail completely by hand. being able to do it in the computer, it has its, sometimes I'll do physical sculpting when it's faster or when it's just kind of a quick and dirty project, or it doesn't matter so much, or I'm going to clean it up anyways. That has its own application. But when I do stuff digitally, I really like, for one, the symmetry in it, so I can copy over right side to left side and all that. And, being able to come up with features like printing out pieces with necks on them. So this was just kind of a test to try and do it in softer resin to attach those two together, kind of like Sofubi pivot joints.
Yeah, that's something. A buddy of mine has a 3D printer. It's one of the earlier models, and so it's you see a lot of the lines in it and stuff like that. But I've been talking to him about trying to have different connection joint points that I can add onto figures so that I can start doing some articulation that way too. Yeah. Oh, cool, man. That's really interesting. Well, I appreciate you working with us. I definitely want to have you on again at a time when we have more time to talk with you, because we got to get the show rolling. But I want to see more about that resin printing, and maybe you can show us some of your processes another time about your ZBrush and everything like that too. But
I have a lot of stuff, but it's not quite ready to show off just yet. But once I do, definitely I'll have way more to talk about. Yeah,
awesome. Well, we'll have you back on for sure. We really get this Joker TV thing working right. There's your toys. They're showing up now.
Oh yeah.
I have it on loop, so it's going through. But these are the ghosties, and we got different colors. So you can find them on the site right now. There's one of them is glow in the dark. That'll be, I think, the next one. But awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, people can catch me on Instagram, fan-guy or fan_guy. I have a website, keendietrich.com. Not a whole lot up on there yet, but just stay tuned to my social media for any updates on projects and whatnot.
Great. And I'll put those links down at the bottom in the description once we're done with the live stream and everything.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, man. Well, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it was good being here. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks for coming. All right, well, who we got next? Let's see. This phone. Come on.
Yeah, it's one of those secret phones.
But I got it set to see my face, but I'm wearing a mask, and so when I wear a mask, it doesn't really. You can't really see anything.
Now I wonder if you could set that to have it with the mask on. Recognize you with the mask.
Yeah, I might be able to do that. I might be able to reset.
That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we got Sphincter Warriors. How you doing, man?
Good.
This is Lord Sphincter, the gatekeeper of Sphincter Toys. Let's see. I don't know. I wasn't watching the loop of the toys, but I think your stuff's gonna come up in a minute. But
I think it showed up right before you brought me on.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's right. It'll loop back around.
Yeah.
So how you been lately?
Good, man. The coronavirus stuff didn't really affect me because I work from home anyway. I don't leave the house that much, so.
Yeah. That's kind of the same with me too. I was kind of of course it's a tragedy, and
right.
And I got sick too. I don't know whether I had corona, but I was pretty freaking sick. And so I was able. As soon as shutdown started happening, we shut down here. I think April 2nd. I think it was, or something like that.
I don't know how you evacuated March 4th to the Philippines.
Yeah, this guy went to the Philippines for all that. Anyways. So, and then he got stuck in the Philippines. It was pretty fun.
Right.
But anyways, yeah. So using this time as inspiration time, we can sit here and we can start working because it's you can't go to work right now, so stay home and start getting some work done. So what have you been working on then?
All kinds of stuff. In between, I repair furniture and build furniture and stuff. So when I'm not doing that, I've got some. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on a line of different weird jewelry. I think I had some of these at the convention.
Awesome. Don't look, kids. Nice, nice. I like those. Yeah, that's cool too.
Different earrings and stuff. Just working up, trying to get like a line of jewelry going.
Yeah. What? Where can people find that stuff?
That'll be. They're not up yet, but that'll be on sphinctertoys.bigcartel.
Okay, great. And then you can find him, Lord Sphincter, on Instagram too. Yes. So like I'm telling everybody, I'll put that information in the description.
Yeah, all social
once
media.
We're done with the live stream. So yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead with what you got going. So
I was just saying, all like Metal Archives, Facebook, all that. Lord Sphincter, like everything. So.
Oh yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, that's Matt's stuff showing right now. So you've been working on the jewelry. What else?
I had a ton of commissions. I just finished them all up. One-off pieces that people asked me to knock out for them. So there's been a lot of the Party Marty. This guy here.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I think you've been posting some pictures of that guy recently, haven't you?
Yeah. I've got probably 6 or 8 different versions of this that people have hit me up, like one-off pieces.
Nice. And those are articulated too?
Yeah, magnet articulated at the waist, and the head, and the arms here. Yeah,
the piece you got on our site, it's articulated too, right? Like I think it was like 5-point articulation or something.
Yeah, it's 5-point articulated. Yeah, all original sculpt on that one too.
Yeah, I love that guy. Tell us a little bit about that guy, because you see in the imagery, like it'll be up. It'll get to yours in a minute, but in the imagery you see these TVs with legs, the spider leg, kind of like robotic spider.
Yeah, the receivers.
And you were kind of like telling me there was like a whole story, and all the characters fit together a little bit. Like what?
Yeah, I'm kind of, as I create the figures, I'm adding them to the storyline. I haven't really worked all the story out yet, but essentially an alien, like Electron, crash landed and like infected all the televisions. So I guess he'll probably show up here in a minute. Oculi is the first known survivor after the receivers took over, which are the robot televisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got mutated by the initial explosion from his television in his apartment.
I was trying to skip forward to see if we could get to it, so we could show people. Right, yeah, here it is. There's your gulp.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, gulp.
Yeah, well, I think I skipped that. There's the front of the gulp. Okay, so, and then your ocelot's next. Yeah, I really like this guy. I love the picture I took there. You can see those little green dots and everything. Just the detail of the painting. It's simple, but it's like I love it. There he is. Yeah. So you can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me pause it a little bit, and then we can look at it. All right. Well, I got it paused there, but you can't really. But what are those guys called? There it is. Well, you said there you go. Those things with the legs and oh no, did we lose him? Oh, I think we lost him. There he is. Hold on.
It's hard to tell.
Oh yeah, there you are. Sorry, I think we lost you there for a second.
Yeah, I live out in sticks, so not that good.
All right. Well, I got it paused down there now. So yeah, this is the piece. I love this piece, but So like you were telling a story. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, well, it's on the back there too. But I sold out of the receivers, the TV robots. I was hoping to get some more of those made up. I just haven't gotten around to it. But it's like a companion piece for Oculot. So
yeah. Once again, you can see some of the detail work that he put into this. There you go. There's the storyline. That's more of the storyline. Yeah, awesome. Well, I really appreciate you being part of the website and everything. And, you know, as we keep going, we'll be able to add more stuff and do more with it.
Definitely.
But, yeah. Well, cool. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you being on the show. And we're going to move on to the next person so we don't run out of time here. But
All right.
we'll catch up with you again later at another time.
Cool.
All right. Have a good one, man.
See ya.
Okay, let's see. So, oh, come on, there we go. All right, let me pause that. So yeah, things are still a little rough, but we're getting through. I heard a couple of the people were static a little bit there, so I was worried that maybe when they're talking, we might be not work on the live stream. Okay, let's see what we got. Up next, Michael Moores. Yeah, I see him in there. Let me bring him in. Sorry, I'm bringing you in, Michael. It works there, guys. All right. Hey, how's it going?
It's going all right, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been just bringing everybody in and giving a fast, update about like what everybody's got going on lately. I know a lot of the toys that we've got on the site from you, but we've got quite a bit of pieces, and those are more older stuff that you worked on before. What are some of the stuff you're working on more recently?
More recently, well, I just basically sold out of my first run of these figures. Here's one out of the package. I made it to raise money for Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And Black Lives definitely matter, that's for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And also got, let's see, this guy, I have a whole bunch of these made. They're just waiting to get painted. So this is Big Boji, which is a combination of classic Godzilla, 1962 Godzilla, and Bob's Big Boy mascot. And
Oh,
That works.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great crossover right there. Big Boy and Godzilla. That's
Yes.
great.
Yeah, I found that people are mainly interested in stuff where I combine things that I don't own into one thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the video is showing a couple of your pieces right now. This how do you say that? Bubble gun?
Bubble Gone. Here he is, right here.
Bubble gun. Yeah. I kept saying it sounds like you're trying to say bubble gum while chewing bubble gum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
there's your gumwad pin. That's already sold out. So we already sold that piece.
oh, those sold. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought.
Oh yeah, there you go. Some other ones.
What,
We'll have to get some or something. Where can people find stuff from you right now? Like, give your website, your Instagram, whatever.
Instagram is probably the best place, and then you can go to other places from there. The Michael Morse on Instagram. That's Morse like the code. You can hold this up.
All right. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you joining us.
Very fast. Yeah.
You're breaking up a little bit. I don't know if it's something on our end or if it's on your end, but
Sorry about that.
you can hear. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay. I don't know. It's just breaking up a little bit. So we'll see how well that goes over live stream. But thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. All right. We'll catch up with you another time. Thanks, man. See you later.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see who we got next. All right. Well, I'm hoping everything's working because you heard him a little bit. It was glitching out a little bit there.
Right.
So,
Which we do have technical difficulties during this
yeah,
process of the COVID-19.
we had a lot of technical difficulties last show, but we tried to call Philippines and get MJ on. We're gonna have to redo that interview.
Yes.
So, and we're gonna get back in touch with you really soon. So I wanted to take a quick second here, and I was supposed to do it right there before Michael, but hold on, let me get over here. All right. So you can see, and I'm going to show this off a little bit here. This is where the website is right now. Of course, the website is still under construction. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be behind the scenes you can't really see that I have to work out. Eventually, what we're going to be doing here is this is going to be like a vendor market. So all the toy makers will be able to set up their own store, their own basically vendor booth on the website, and have full control over what they post, how much they charge, and all that stuff. So like the idea of this was to be able to have a website where a lot of toy makers could be all in one place, and it wouldn't necessarily be a distribution business, but it would be self-distribution. So, very similar to the way Etsy or, Shopify or a lot of those things work. So being on the website, toy on the website, you're going to benefit from, a collective marketing kind of strategy with this. And we were going to have a lot of little features in the site that really help the toy makers out. But then when you talk about the other side of it, the collectors, the people who buy these toys and collect these toys, we're going to have lots of features. Like you can see, I can click here and add toys to my wish list, but I'd have to be logged in first to be able to do that. And you can see some of the colors there aren't quite right. Things are still being worked out. But a lot of these features that we have help collectors find what they're looking for, be up to date on what toy makers have coming up next, things like that. So these are all the toys that we have available right now. Everything's for sale straight from the artist. And most of these, we have only a few pieces, maybe one or two from each artist. This is our blog section, and we've got a couple blogs out right now, and mostly we're talking about building the website. And, of course, today, we got some information about today, things like that. You keep scrolling down, and then you come to this is where you can sign up for the newsletter. And so if you visit the site, go ahead and do that, and that'll keep you up to date about what's going on. And as toys are being added to the site, as toy makers are posting stuff, you'll be getting updates about that if you join the newsletter. Let's see. Also, we link to our channel, our Designer Toy Market YouTube channel. This is your wish list area right here, cart. And then we've got a section. This is where toy makers are going to be able to sign up for the website and join us. So if you have any questions, you can email me anytime at info@designertoymarket.com, and we can help you through the process of signing up or buying things if you're having problems on the site. So just bear with us, though, because we're still working on things, and the site isn't quite all the way finished yet. So this is just a soft launch. We're kind of like shooting for a couple months from now to have the site really, really ready to go. So, okay. All right, before we run out of time here, let's pull in some other people. Next, we got Figure Fetish. All right, let me pull him in. Hold on a second. Let's go back to this. There we go. All right. All right, there you go. Oh, what's up, Jason? How you doing?
Okay, how's it going?
Doing good. Can you hear us good and everything?
Yes, right. On the app. I've heard there's like a little bit of glitching on the YouTube, but you can you can still understand what people are saying though. That's good.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I think we spoke too soon.
Yeah, we're using this restream for the first time. So, guys, thanks for being on the show. Give us a little bit of catching up what you've been doing lately.
I would almost say that I've not been doing much of anything, but actually I looked in the past few months, and I've actually been doing a few things. Been trying to take advantage of pushing things into different markets as much as possible, given the fact we can't do any shows. So I've had a few things at galleries, and getting ready to put some stuff in the Earth to Kentucky gallery, which is the one that's run by Blockwatch Captain, the guy that makes the wooden the headpieces of different from different pop culture icons and stuff like that.
Those flat pieces that's carved out.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
He was
I love that guy.
Yeah, so he's opened up a gallery. That's another venue that I've been trying to push stuff into, and just like the designer toy market, anywhere can get stuff out there in lieu of going to conventions and things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Doing a lot of trading with other artists as well. Which is really awesome.
Well, you had one thing you mentioned that you might talk about. I don't know if you're going to talk about it. Your machine you got.
Oh yeah, Magitarius and I are. We got a vacuum forming machine, so we're going to be using that to make new items, both art pieces and custom blisters and things like that.
Yeah, I'm super about that. I was working with a company that was Protostorm. They didn't work out. I was telling you about that the other day. So I've been looking for a machine like that for a while, but hell yeah, maybe we can get some stuff done.
Yeah, most definitely. I've already had a lot of people hit me up, which is we want to do stuff for ourselves, but we do want to open it up to other people as well. So.
Oh, good. All right, hell yeah. Well, I guess tell everybody how best to get a hold of you.
I do a lot of stuff through Instagram, but I also have a website, which is www.figurefetish.com. Just make sure you use 2 T's in fetish, or you go to a completely different site. I do most of everything through Instagram.
Okay.
It's like communicating with people, so you feel free to hit me up there, and I'm always welcome to chat with people, things like that. Yeah,
you've been a big help to the scene as far as I'm concerned, because of the galleries you've been doing. You were doing, but
right.
Got more coming up. Are those gallery shows? Are those going to be how are you guys working that out with the COVID situation and everything?
You mean here locally?
Yeah.
Everything is off right now, and no one knows when it's going to return. So.
Well, you mentioned something. You mentioned the show.
Oh, I mean other people's galleries.
Yeah,
I've been trying to push things into whoever's doing the show. I've been pushing things there. Whether it's online or they're doing like a window kind of event. Whatever they're doing in lieu of any other events.
Yeah, I've been watching Mothership. They've been doing that window show, and I really like that. I think I might be having a piece going up with something they're doing in a couple of months or something. We'll see. But,
it's a great idea.
Yeah, I love it. So, well, and then we didn't have windows here, so we had to do it over live stream.
Right.
All right. Well, thanks for being on, man. Stick around. I'm going to pull Matt in, and we might pull you back in a minute.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man. Okay. All right, up next we got Matt from our Assembly Required and MJC Toys. There we go. There he is. What's up, Matt?
Greetings. How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Good. Good.
So, what do you got going on lately?
I think this whole coronavirus situation has really put me allowed me to switch gears, and I doubled down. I finally got a pressure pot, which you know because you helped me situate that and get it prepped. And I'm doubling down. I'm doing more work than I've ever done.
Yeah, that's kind of been my approach too. Like I can't really get out and do shows. I can't really get out and do anything out there, so I might as well see how much I can do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is that one of the snowmen back there? Is that
Yeah, that's actually the one that's on the site for sale now.
Yeah, cool. And this is you said you made that with urethane resin?
Yes, sir. It's polyurethane. It's like 20 points of articulation. And
20 points of articulation.
yeah,
I love it. Is it magnets? It's magnets?
It's got ball joints, magnetic ball joints, and for the arms and the legs. And these guys are straight up and down, but yeah, these guys are all articulated.
Wow, I didn't realize that when I saw it. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. It's like 15 or 16 molds.
Yeah, how many molds?
It's like 15 or 16 molds because I did each piece separately.
Oh
yeah, and then
God.
I had to do I did the legs separately instead of together because they're angled versus straight.
Yes.
And they have this little knee pad thing going on, and I wanted to make sure that I vented that properly. I wanted to capture it. And I did them all individually.
Is it so? Every leg is a different mold.
With the arms, I was able to do the double mold, arms in the mold, but these single legs are each individual molds. Yeah.
Wow! That's insane.
and thankfully, with the pressure pot, they're crystal clear.
Oh, I know. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first, when like Dane Marks, he kind of taught me what I know when I got started, and he wasn't using a pressure pot at first, and I was like, "There's no way I'm doing this without a pressure pot." So I almost immediately I went out and bought I was like, "I'm going to invest $100, get that pressure pot."
Yeah,
so I did.
I messed around way too long without it, but it's an investment. You got to be ready to commit to that.
Well, the way I look at it is that wasn't wasted because you learned quite a bit probably in that process of trying to do it without a pressure pot.
Right.
And then
absolutely.
Yeah, now you got the pressure pot, and now you know even more. So.
Yeah, for sure. And these guys are on the site too. These are the Fisher Price little adventure people.
Nice. Cool. So I don't know if you were. Have you been watching the DKE Con?
Oh yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And it sounds like he's going to do more. He's going to do New York. He's going to do it for New York in October and potentially for DCon in November. Good.
Yeah, I've been thinking. Like for those next shows coming up, like New York, and we'll see what DCon does if they go digital or not. Have they said anything yet? I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't heard anything, but they haven't started selling tickets. So I think they're just waiting out, and I think they're actually watching what's going on right now to see what everybody else is doing, kind of like we're doing, just watching and waiting. Regarding assembly required, we're trying to just figure out how we're going to approach that come February. So, hey, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
You should have said something. I want to do something.
Don't you knock?
Sorry?
Don't you knock?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I pulled you both in because we've been talking a little bit lately about this because you've been talking about what you're going to do for assembly required, and I know you haven't figured out anything yet, but what are this what are you thinking about all this?
Well,
how is this going to affect everything?
There has to be a virtual element. Now the way things are going, there has to be a virtual element. As to whether or not there's going to be any restrictions come February, whether or not there's going to be another outbreak come February, whether or not people are even, if I'm legally going to be able to hold it, whether the governor says it or not, I don't know. And it's too far out to know that sort of stuff. So there has to be a virtual element, whether it's I don't know. We're playing it by ear, and we're just we're going to be making some decisions probably within the next month and announcing decisions.
All right, I'm breaking up a little bit here. Am I still okay in the stream? You can still hear me and everything? Okay, cool. I think we're about hitting our time limit, maybe. I think that's what it is. So if we cut out here, that'll be because of that. I didn't actually end stuff because I think we're hitting our time limit. It hasn't really said anything to me yet on the screen, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off like that, but yeah, we'll get back in touch because I want to talk to you guys more about that. I've got some ideas of things we do, and just watching what everybody else is doing, I think is going to be a big help. And I just
all eyes are on.
Yeah. So, and we're going to keep doing this Joker TV. Hopefully we can bring in a bunch of more makers and keep talking with you guys because I think as a whole, as a community, we need something like this.
Yeah, for sure. This is what you're doing is a great thing, Mux.
So, all right. Well, for joining us, both of you, and everybody else that was on today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, man. All right, we're going to cut out, and thanks everybody for watching. And that's another episode of Joker TV. Bye.
Take care, guys.